Hi, my name is Steve Ross. We're going to do a little basic flow and introduction to yoga. So let's just get started. Step the feet wide apart, about 2.5, 3 feet apart. You can turn the toes a little bit pigeon-toed if you want. From here, just come all the way forward. Grab the heels if you can, or bring the hands down to the floor. So in a posture like this, there's a lot of details that you can go into. There's a lot of variations you can have. So if you want a little bit more intensity, you roll the weight toward the balls of the feet and flatten the back, extending out, which will give you more of a stretch in the hamstrings, the back of the legs. So the hands can be anywhere that's comfortable. You can shift a little bit side to side like Susie's doing. That's just a good way to warm up. And it's a pretty simple pose, but actually very powerful. If you held just this posture for a couple minutes, it would de-stress you for at least a couple hours. But that's enough of that one. Come on up, roll up slowly. So from here, just bring the hands down to the floor and step back into the top of a push-up. And then exhaling, you very slowly come all the way down. If you're doing this and along, you can bring the knees down to make it easier. Then inhale and arch up into the upward facing dog. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but essentially the so-called correct way is the legs are straight. You're on the tops of the feet. You want to roll the heels in a little bit. Sometimes the feet are together for some people, sometimes they're apart. Is there a correct way? Depends on the style. So in other words, no. Generally in the up dog, you want the arms straight. Hands are flat. Chest forward, shoulders down and back, head back. But if you have any kind of problems in the spine, you can do what Gino or Susie are doing, which is a variation on that theme, so you're not arching the spine so much. From here, gently push back into the downward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, push back. You're pushing the heels down towards the floor. They may or may not touch the floor. That's fine. So for this particular posture, you want the arms straight, hands flat, fingers spread wide apart so you have a strong foundation in the hands, sinking the heels down. You want this part of the spine, actually you want the whole spine as much as possible, the whole back relatively flat, neck very relaxed. Looks good. So you breathe, a couple more deep breaths. Okay, so now from here, come into the top of a push-up. So you just shift the weight forward. The shoulders are over the wrists. If it's too much, you bring the knees down first. If you're okay, you just slowly bend the elbows, pinching the ribs with the elbows, coming down, body's flat, and then again you inhale and arch up into the upward-facing dog and push back into the downward-facing dog with an exhale. Generally, these postures are all linked together in a flow, which is called Vinyasa, which is a lot of up dogs, down dogs, chaturanga, which is the 2-inch push-up you just did. So from here, we're going to bring the right foot in between the hands. Just bring it up. Turn the back foot flat. Bring the arms straight up in the air. And then turn into Warrior Two. So Warrior Two is the right knee is over the right ankle. You draw an imaginary line from the heel of the front foot to the arch of the back foot. You want to pull this left hip back slightly. The arms are straight but relaxed. Shoulders are dropped. You're looking out over your front hand. You're a warrior, but a relaxed warrior. Straighten the right leg slowly. Bring the right hand down to the shin or ankle or foot or floor, whatever's more comfortable, generally to the shin or ankle. Left arm straight up in the air. This is called the triangle pose. The triangle pose is a great posture for stretching not only the side of the body, which you can see, but the back of the front leg. So there's different variations on this posture. One is this arm comes over your head like that, which gives you a little more side stretch. Or you can drop the arm behind your back if you like, grabbing the inside of the thigh, like that. And that just rolls the shoulder and upper back, open a little bit more in the chest, open a little bit more. Bring the left hand down to the floor. Step the right foot back. Come on down. Inhale and arch up. And exhale and push back. Downward facing dog. Step the left foot up to the hands. Bring the arms up. Come right into warrior two. So again, you want to bend the front leg so the knee is out over the ankle. It's just right over the ankle. You don't want it way out over. Sink the hips down a little bit. Arms again are straight but relaxed. They're just kind of floating there. Face is soft and relaxed. Then straighten the front leg, come into the triangle pose. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up. Then bring the right hand down to the floor and step the foot back. Come on down. Inhale, arch up, upward facing dog. And push back, downward facing dog. You can step or jump the feet up to the hands. Step the feet apart a little bit. Slowly roll all the way up and lie down on your back. We're going to do a twist, which if you did nothing else but this all day, it would still make you feel great. So pull the right knee to the chest and drop it over the straight left leg. Now, if you want to do a variation, please do. And we'll show you a couple of the variations. The one Gina's doing here and the one Susie's doing there is one knee on top of the other. It's a little gentler, especially if you have any kind of injuries or you're very stiff. This is a great one to start with. You can do this variation where you're crossing the right leg over the left one. This makes it a little bit deeper. You can do what she's doing, which is bending what otherwise would be the straight leg, grabbing the foot and pulling it out a little bit. That makes it even deeper than that. So take a deep breath and let it go. Come on out and do the other side. So although these postures look very simple, and they are, the benefits to your body are tremendous, and the way it shifts how you feel is tremendous. Most people are very stiff because we sit on furniture all day. So our hips get tight, our back gets tight. If you do any of these simple postures, it opens up the whole body. No other exercise even comes close to this. Again, you can do any of these variations are good, as long as you're breathing deep. Always with yoga, you want to synchronize the movements with the breath, but when you're doing something like this, which is more stagnant, you want to still breathe deep and full. And then come on up and lie flat on your back. This is my favorite posture called Shavasana, dead man's pose or corpse pose. So you just lie flat on your back. Arms are generally down by your sides with the palms turned up, but if you have more room, you can bring them out a little farther. Feet can be wide apart or together, whatever. Generally, they're a little bit apart, but whatever's most comfortable for you. The whole idea here is to let go of the sensation of even having a body. So you just let everything drop. You forget about everything. Take a very deep inhale. And relax, let it all go. Roll gently onto your right side, keeping your eyes closed, and with your eyes still closed, just prop yourself up gently into a comfortable seated position. Anything comfortable is fine. You don't have to get into lotus or half lotus. If that's very uncomfortable, you can just sit on the feet like that. It's another way to sit with the spine straight. So, however you're comfortable, you sit there, you just notice how you feel. Don't add anything to this moment, just be aware of what is. Take a very deep, full inhale, and let it all go. Bring the palms together in front of the chest. So this was a basic flow. Introductory in nature. You want to just take this as your launching pad to a greater understanding and practice of yoga, which will influence your life in a very positive way. Adios.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.